Hi, welcome to 40 Fridays of Fundamental Science Experiments with Rohini. It is always a matter of constant debate as to how the first life evolved on Earth. Some people propose that first life form evolved on Earth from the chemicals present in the Earth's atmosphere at that time, in the Earth's primitive atmosphere. This is called chemical evolution, and it is proposed by Haldane and Urey and Miller designed an experiment in support of chemical evolution theory. And it's a very simple experiment, very common, and you will probably find it in any biology textbook. But this is one of the classical experiments which supports the chemical evolution, and therefore I would like to talk about it here. Urey and Miller had a very simple setup. They had two glass flasks. One was half filled with water, the other was filled with methane, ammonia, and hydrogen, which they thought were abundant in the primitive Earth's atmosphere. And in the flask filled with methane, ammonia, and hydrogen, they also connected electrodes such that continuous or constant electric discharges can be given. Because in the primitive Earth, or on the primitive Earth, or around the primitive Earth, electric sparks, lightning was supposed to be very predominant, and that was supposed to have contributed to the evolution of life. And then this water flask was continuously heated, and then water vapor rose from it and then went into the flask with methane, ammonia, and hydrogen in it, and then a continuous electric discharge made all these elements react, and whatever was the reaction outcome, it was collected in a small trough at the bottom of the larger flask, which had methane, ammonia, and hydrogen at the bottom. After day one, and while the while the product of this reaction was passing down from the flask, it was also cooled with by passing water through it, and then the product was collected. After day one, after the first day's reaction, the product appeared pink, and after a week, it appeared deep red and turbid. Then the reaction was terminated by Urey and Miller, and this product was analyzed, and they found amino acids in it. Amino acids are the building blocks of proteins. Amino acids group together to form proteins, and proteins are very important components of life. And by this simple experiment, Urey and Miller provided support for chemical evolution theory. Thank you.